And I return to Let's Play Cities Skylines. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of adjustment here, and probably built a road that I'm going to regret. But we're going to start filling some stuff in here and try and knock these neighborhoods out as quickly as possible. So we have got actually a lot of demand for commercial. So let me come back in here and do my pathing, and I guess actually first thing I need to do is put down a park, don't I? Two's big. Perfect. Now that would actually fit. I kind of feel like I want to save it for something else though. But the only other alternative is the dog park, as is the usual. And if we're actually going to do that, then it needs to come in a little bit more. Overall, I'm kind of pleased with the pace that this has started to pick up on. For a while there, I was worried that I was just getting myself kind of dug in, doing a lot of the same things and not really getting anywhere. There. Give that a little shot there, and I guess we can go ahead and fill this in as well. Preemptively. And I've incorporated this part into Old Town, so hopefully that'll just be an easy transition over there. And what else are we going to do? So this area up here, I kind of thought about flattening, and then I want to do, but that's a lot to flatten. I'm okay with that though. Then I want to do like the botanical gardens up here, the garden center. Specifically, make it the area for Marvin Gardens. Still trying to maintain what little I have of the Monopoly theme to this map. Now, in New Jersey, Marvin Gardens is actually a residential district, and it's named for the convergence between two districts, two neighborhoods. It's actually, I believe, Margate is one of them, and Ventnor is the other. And of course, Ventnor Avenue is in Monopoly. Margate is not, but it's not actually Marvin. Here, let me. So this is how it shows up in Monopoly, but because it is a combination of Ventnor and Margate, the actual area is Marvin. But in Monopoly they called it that. So it's actually going to be a gardens area, and I believe somewhere along here we have gardens. The theater, I kind of want to put this down here somewhere. We'll go here for now. I thought about maybe moving some of this bigger stuff over here to this side and having this riverfront commercial district build up a little bit bigger. I don't know if that's going to be completely out of place, but I don't know, we're kind of running out of... I don't think I'm going to do something as garish as that. We do have a very large stadium there, and the Cathedral of Plentitude. Now, let me think. Let's see. Cathedral. Let's go ahead and call this St. James Place. Because I don't know that I would have enough of an area for like a religious center, unless I was to do something like have some big temple like that. Ziggurat Garden, there we go. How big is this thing? Okay, it's not that big. Maybe I don't actually need this to be as big as I thought. In fact, I kind of want to take this around here. Let's go ahead and just do that. Instead of talking about all the things I want to do, let's just start actually doing them. So this will come down to, say, here. Because what I want is for it to eventually meet up with this as we decide how we're going to cross the railroads. I think I'll take it that way on this side, because then it can hook up over to this way. Although if I am going to actually continue the 6 lane up in here, well, I don't know yet. But for this district, so I kind of want this to curve into here, and I just need to decide where we're going to have that crossover, because I think I'll have it also connect here. So let's say, how about here? Now I guess see how much of a curve I can get out of this. I definitely don't think I want to do like a straight across curve. You know what? That actually works. And it doesn't affect that? Okay, perfect. Excellent. That will do. Yeah, I'm not going to have a river road coming back here, but we are going to have to cross this anyway to get to the East Bank Center. Now, the East Bank Center, I was actually thinking maybe. So if I pull Marvin Gardens back and extend the East Bank down to here, maybe have the marina on here? I mean, there's plenty of shoreline for other stuff. Maybe we can move the marina elsewhere. But anyway, that'll work that way, and then grab you. Actually, wait, is this... That is 6 lane. Okay. Well, it's okay if we shrink it down, because it's about the only other way. We're missing water. Of course we are. Should it go all the way? I mean, I guess. If we send it all the way like that, this should connect... Well, it definitely won't. Thing is, if I put it on here, it'll definitely get this one. I guess we just have redundancy there. That's alright. What else? Let's put some commercial down here. And we'll kind of leave... We'll leave this just in case I want to do something here. Like what specifically, I don't know, but think about it. Right, yeah, so this thing. I definitely want this road to be up in the Diamond Hills, possibly connecting this way somehow, but I don't know that I want this to connect over to it. I suppose I could. It would be either running over a hill or running into another junction. You know what, maybe I'll leave this one to be straight instead of curving in. We'll figure that one out later. But this little area here, not sure I really want that to be anything in particular. This is a one-way. So let's just extend the one-way the rest of the way. It runs parallel. And you know what? I guess we can just have it hook straight up. I want to make sure, though, it's actually at 90 degrees. Then I imagine we'll just do something similar to this. So why don't we preemptively just grab it. Alright, and then we come in here. Finish that off. Okay, so to at least there, we'll have this situated, and then we can build neighborhoods down here, kind of in this fashion. I guess we could do commercial here. It's a bit awkward. Hopefully it'll flatten that a little bit. How are we doing on... Yeah, let's grab the smooth tool just a little bit. Nope, the smooth tool never does what I want it to do. And there's definitely not enough ground to pull that out, so we're just going to end up doing a bit of a tree spam, I guess. I don't really want to... Big brush size kind of helps, but it kind of doesn't. Which is why I don't use it. Because it doesn't give you good variety of trees. I'll show you here in a minute, because I've used it elsewhere. Okay, good enough. So over here, I kind of tried to fill in, but you can see it gives you a lot of dotting. Like, it looks very sparse, and oh, we had a fire over here apparently. That brush seems to give you a lot of small and mediums, and doesn't give you a good variety to create sort of a thickness, which I kind of like, and I guess I did a bunch of tree spam over here. This bus thing seems to work, but it also doesn't. We've got a massive amount of people here now. Yeah. So I was thinking of adding just a straight up metro line here as well. One that goes just from that station to here. This thing, though, this is an unanticipated consequence, having all of these people pull off to come here. I do not understand why they are coming here. Especially, like, you're going to tent 1, why are you in line here? You're going to tent 3, why are you... why are they stopped here? What is the deal here? Is it because I've got this thing situated as a... Because you're trying to turn left. Okay. Well, that solves all my problems, because I can just prevent that. And you... Well, we do want you to turn left, but maybe we don't? Well, I'm sure this will clear itself out now in a minute here, but yeah, so like this thing, this can't go on. Going to gazebo 1. So yeah, they're all coming over here. Oh boy, stop. God, that fills up fast. So I noticed at the end of last time, I had this turned off, and it was completely bone dry. This boat was just sitting on the ground. Now that I've turned it on and let it run for, what, about 15 minutes, the park is flooded again. This is becoming an issue, and at this point it might just be better to completely remove it and eliminate it and not even worry about this nonsense, because, yeah, that's a little bit much. Anyway, where are we? Okay, looks like demands have picked up again, so let's get back into trying to complete this neighborhood. And I guess I can just maybe paint this. And what is it? Not that one. Why do I always pick the wrong one? Now we've got like this split thing that I can do here. I think that I'm just going to fill that in. I'm not going to do something fancy with the road. So where do I get... I mean, I guess this kind of works. Kind of like that a little bit better. I mean, that looks all right. That actually curves nicely. It'll work. Not sure what I want to do here, because I could have a little indent and then put the. Actually, if I just continue that street, then I can maybe put a park there. Let's take a look at that. And I can put this bigger park. Well, okay. I mean, now that that's actually in there, it doesn't really need it. What is that? We've already got a small playground. I guess I could put that. This is just all over the board, isn't it? How about... No. Damn it. Kind of do something like that. Then I want to break up these blocks as well. Kind of mirrors that a little bit too much. All right. I don't think I'm going to have anything develop on this side. In the interests of not completely making a redundant water system. Alright. I do have this area down here as well. We've lost demand, however. Give it a minute. What's this look like? You know what? It's acceptable. But maybe let's put a pathway. There we go. I suppose realistically we can put pathways sort of all over the place. Just in case someone's trying to walk without having to walk around. I think I will leave this one as is, though. Now, if we're going to see a lot of train traffic here, I'm going to have to do another solution to this. I imagine as this part of town develops... Oh boy, wait. What just happened? Apparently everything burned down here. I see, I see. Now that I've actually built the disaster dealy-doo, I have to now manually come in and rebuild this crap. That's a load of crap. Not a fan. And the flooding. the other hand, good fishing. Okay, well, let's put more commercial in, I guess. And hey, you know, we'll just do this. And then I've got bike path here. Can I at least get you on the grid? Now, I was thinking maybe of moving a little bit of this, and only for aesthetic purposes, because the loading docks are in the back of this supermarket. But I don't know that I care that much for that level of detail. So I think we'll just let it go. And yeah, like this. I did this with that brush too, and it intersperses them too much, and then I had to put in, you know, these big oak trees and whatnot to kind of fill in the gaps, but it just doesn't look thick. Like, it covers it, it makes it look green, and I guess it is natural to the map foliage, but it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. And I do not understand how we are not able to get garbage when we literally have trucks right here. Kind of upsets me. How are we doing on our farmage? We're not getting nearly enough people in order to make this work. So we couldn't max these out. I'm really actually coming back to this thought of just making this one large farm area. But I don't know what that's going to do to these farmhouses. That's the thing. I want the farmhouses so it doesn't look like they've just got a bunch of empty crap out here. What else could we do right now? Well, I guess just try and fill this demand some more. This'll work. Putting commercial out here. That was, after all, kind of the whole idea. And I guess I could put some here. Maybe try and block this off with a pathway. And yeah, I mean, I guess we could just do the front side of this. That was kind of the whole point of this area. It's going to create a little bit of a sound issue. I don't know, just fill it in at this point? Yeah. If it doesn't grow, well, it's okay. And let's see, could we give the complimentary parking lot? And maybe another small park? That's not small enough. What about a garden? Have I used any such thing out here? Small tranquility garden out here. And then we'll just fill in the rest. Before I do that though, let me maybe get a path in here. Let's make it a gravel path. You know, just something to visually break everything up here. Oh, of course. Of course, you're just gonna do that. So, I mean, I'm okay with it making that connection. I just want this to run a little bit further so I can actually get past the library. Make that sort of pathing there. And then we'll give it a quick treatment of trees. Quick treatment, if you will. And then give it some color, because I've been sort of neglecting that. Alright. Filling in where I can. And there are some other areas, you know, other areas that require trees. I wonder, let me actually try. I'm gonna grab green trees. I'll kind of grab this and just see if I can't maybe fill in. Yeah, it's definitely not doing anything. What about a smaller brush? Okay. Doesn't really help at this point. Get gone. And there's kind of like gaps in there. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think trees will grow naturally out here anyway. I'm just going to leave that hillside a little bit bare. Although, what am I doing here? Alright, let's try this. Yeah, see, it creates too much of a thinness that I don't really like. But I think we can safely say this neighborhood is finally done. It does have a few gaps in here. Good enough. Okay. A million people still sitting there. You know what? Let's go ahead and just do this. I'm probably going to regret this. It's probably not going to make any kind of money whatsoever. I could do a tram. I could just get rid of the trees and make a tram line, but then it gets rid of all these other things. Now, what other kind of roads do I have for options? Trolley bus. Trolley wouldn't be too bad. Again, we're still getting rid of this, though. This bus line, now that I've moved a... We're not getting enough buses, is the problem. Let's actually look at this. So this is your standard line, and this has got, looks like too many buses. They are completely empty, so let's maybe move this down until we only get like 2 trains. It's not doing a very good job here. I noticed also that I can choose my buses. So like I got the biofuel bus, but specifically I've got a school bus. So kind of like this, where I've got a stop specifically for school, I could actually make a bus route. Now, that's something that the newer SimCity has. It's got specifically bus routes. This game doesn't have that, but, you know, other than changing what the bus looks like, I can't see a reason to do that. Like, unless I literally just made it like a neighborhood bus that went right by the schools and then changed it to look like a school bus, I can't see why we'd want to do any changes like that. Another thing. Let's come out here and start developing some of this. Because I do want to fill that gap in there. And I'm not sure if I want to put in residential or not. I thought about it. Maybe we'll do some high-rise residential here? I mean, I do realize getting into the territory here where we're going to cause lots of loudness issues for ourselves. Because what's that look like over here right now? Yeah, I mean, this intersection in particular, but... So, I mean, we'd be putting it right in the middle of a commercial and industrial center. We don't probably want to put... I mean, all this is going to do is just make this worse. But, you know, maybe we can get a little bit of development there. I think this has otherwise pretty much run its course out here. Maybe put something along this road here to fill in. Otherwise, I think we can come back up here now safely and continue adding in some neighborhoods. I don't know, I guess we could maybe put some shops up here. It's right up in the front side. Or do we just want to make this more residential? Probably just do that. If I need commercial, I can put it here. Again, there's just that very, very difficult balance between, you know, getting your residentials tooled up and then making them accommodating for like shopping centers and all that. I haven't decided what I want to do here. Whether I maybe just want to leave this and turn this into an old park or something. That is an option. I mean, I think I've already got a big enough park, but I could just make a park. Like a city park. Just kind of close that off. But I don't know. I don't know if I really want to have stuff developing along the side. I mean, I could. There's no reason not to. But make it maybe smaller. See, I don't know. To tie into the theme, it needs to be sort of high density, and especially since these are also going to be high density. Obviously, right now they are small buildings, but as this land value increases, they'll be bigger. I don't know. I don't know what I really want to do with these areas. I've got them, you know. Crime is out here. Where's our police station? It's literally right there. Guess we need another one, though. Kinda hate that. But it's apparently a big deal. Got a big gap in here that I don't know what to do. I mean, I am kind of just okay with, like, running a walk through there and then just filling it in with trees as the thing develops. I think we might need a little bit of commercial up in here. Or maybe here? Like a small commercial center in the middle of an otherwise residential. While we're at it, we'll kind of break this up a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it works out alright. Just trying to make something slightly visually interesting is all. Don't want it to be non-functioning, but it'll do. Look at that. We just put that gap right in there. Perfect. Kind of interesting, actually, how, you know, just out of the blue now, I think we'll leave this. I don't want to develop anything on there. Out of the blue now, you know, commercial demand was suppressed for so long. Now suddenly it's just coming out of here and we have need of it. I never actually thought I could do enough commercial out here to make it worth my while, but maybe I actually can. I wonder, maybe if well, I want to make a neighborhood for like a European style, because you can change that style. It doesn't really fit out here if I did that. I had kind of thought about it in these neighborhoods doing that. I think we will extend this at some point. And we're out of water? Oh, because you're not. Because you're not watered. I am glad to see it develop. It's just not quite what I thought was going to develop out here. Maybe just do something like that. Just a small smattering. And these will never develop. I suppose we're going to want water out here. And other basic human needs. Now let's connect it. Perfect. How's campus coming? That's not what I want to select. I want to select you. We're gonna need a crap ton more of these guys, but we can perhaps put some money towards another work here. So, I had this cranked all the way up, and it's since changed, unfortunately. It had it at like 99%, and then I was able to bring it down and save us some money. But like, look at this, a 2% chance, and it saves us half the money. I think we'll be fine there. And let's not do a dissertation, let's do a discovery. I'm not really sure what the difference is, but it seems to work. How's this university? Little college here. Not at all. It's probably fighting this one, in fact, for anything. So this one's probably not going to become profitable anywhere and any time until like the city is just enormous. So unfortunately, that means no more technical colleges, no more anything like that. Otherwise, we're just not going to have enough, unless I did like a citywide book learning thing, which is entirely possible. So like these guys are geared towards workers. School's out. Maybe I can change Old Town policy to education boost. Prioritizes this. Okay, let's try it. How many people are in Old Town right now? 6,100. How does one see? I guess it's got to be this one. About 50%. Yeah, I wish I could specifically see this for this district, but whatever. Okay, well, this little neighborhood is kind of building up, slowly. Gonna look a little bit different than the rest of this, I will admit, but we can at least get this in to do something. That would be nice. Okay, here's the demand. Here's the demand. Let's just fill in the rest of this. And I might want to slip a park in there. We'll see what that does. I don't know, I do have room for a park. Not that one, though. Small playground. You got it. And it's giving me hill stuff, but, you know, it's being literally built on a hill, so that is entirely expected. Okay, cool. Well, I would kind of like to maybe work on this part of town next. Like I said, get the botanical gardens area up in here. Um, we're losing students, but we got an advanced paint tool, and we did at least win a party. Okay, I'm still not sure what the purpose of those is. Um, so yeah, like I've got things like a carousel here, and like I said, I think maybe we could maybe move some of these buildings over here. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be completely out of place to put that over there. I could you know, bump this up to like high density. Maybe that'll work. But I kind of want these to tie in, just not, I don't know. This is too tall over here. And I would like to continue making this into like the casino entertainment district. We're going to have a lot of work to do if we did that way. And I still got to find out what I want to do with this public library. There's no point in having a library here and then a library here. So I want to move it. I don't know, maybe here. It's still pretty close, but whatever. Anyway, time to end this one here. I will see you next time.